A Mercedes cotton grower fighting to keep a pest from devastating his fields. He planted last month and now needs to keep the bollworm away.
Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey spoke with an ag expert about what he can do to protect his crops.
Mike England has been in the cotton industry for decades. He says he knows well what kind of damage pests can do to cotton crops. In 1991, he says white fly wiped out his crops in cotton. And in 1995, beet armyworm did what he called biblical damage to South Texas cotton. He says he's paying very close attention to a new warning in South Texas for bollworm.
1991.
Mike England has high expectations for his cotton this year. He says though the season is just starting up, he expects it to go well.
This cotton crop's, off to a good start, and nothing a good rain filled with nitrogen couldn't help.
But England says he's concerned the good season could go horribly wrong if a moth known as the bollworm infests his crops. The bollworm attacks the fruiting body of cotton, destroying crops. England notes he's concerned about a new warning about the pest from Texas A&M AgriLife Extension.
Oh no, they could completely wipe you out.
He adds it could be a major loss for his farm if it's struck by these moths.
It costs so much now to produce an acre of cotton. I mean, with technology fees and cotton seed prices alone, it's a fortune.
With the knowledge of what damage these pests can do to his crop, England is taking precaution this year.
We have some chemicals on the market today that are very specific to the pest and used in minute amounts. A lot of the chemicals we're spraying today is a 1 ounce per acre rate.
Channel 5 News reached out to Texas A&M AgriLife Extension to hear what England can do to protect his crop. A cotton expert with the group, Danielle Sakula, says most cotton in the valley is grown to be resistant to pests. But she says it's important for valley farmers to be vigilant and monitor their fields for these moths. Their crops are still vulnerable to a rapid growth of the bollworm.
They'll lay their eggs on the undersides of the leaves, and then they'll go feed on the fruit where it's squaring or if it's already turned into a ball.
Sakula adds most valley cotton farmers have expert consultants they work with to help them make decisions on how to keep the bollworm away from their crops. Sakula adds most cotton farmers in the valley are aware of her group's warning and are taking steps to protect their crops. Now, England says he's in contact with an entomologist or insect scientist to learn what he can do to protect his cotton. In the Channel 5 News studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.